Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another Oddsjam video. I'm going to kind of show you a website, my friends over at Oddsjam, kind of how I use it to pick out some props, some bets, kind of show you a few tools that they do have. Again, go over to oddsjam.com. You can sign up for their email where they will give you 3 profitable arbitrage bets daily. If you don't know what an arbitrage bet is, basically you're betting on both sides of the line for a guaranteed profit. And they will email you those for free, 3 of them a day. Also, you can get a 7-day free trial if you want to check it out after I show you the kind of the website a little bit. And again, they got a free bet tracker as well, and I'll kind of show you that a little bit as well. So let's just dive right in and show you their site. Let's go. All right, as you can see, oddsjam.com. I will send a link at the bottom in the description if you want to check it out. Here at the homepage here, you can see that they got their bet tracker. This is free. You can put in your bets, kind of track them. You should always be tracking what you're betting. It's very important. That way you know what you're doing good in, what you're doing bad in. Maybe you want to stay away from certain sports you're not good at and focus on what you're good at and stay away from what you're bad at. But hey, go here to sports. This is how we're kind of checking and using their Oddsjam perfect line. That's what I use to kind of look at maybe a few market inefficiencies that we can kind of jump on. So we're going to go to NBA here. We got 3 games on the NBA slate. So we'll use NBA again. And as you can see, it pulls up the games here, kind of click what game we want to look at. We got 2 big injuries tonight, right? We got no Middleton. He's got some injuries. He's going to be out a little bit for Milwaukee. They're going into Chicago. And then the Suns, we got no Booker for a while. So little point guard, Chris Paul's going to have to pick up things a little bit. But let's look at the Bulls in Milwaukee here, right? I'm a Bulls fan. I grew up in Illinois, but I got to see, the amazing Bulls, right? I got to see Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman and the early 90s Bulls, the late 90s Bulls. So, but hey, different time. Maybe they can pull an upset against Milwaukee with no Middleton. But hey, let's look at this out, kind of show you what's around here. So again, you pull up here, you kind of see everything you can kind of look and pick. So let's go first look at points. So we're going to come in here, we're going to pick up player points. And what's it's going to do is it's going to drop down and it's going to give you this Oddsjam perfect line. And then we can see if there's any market deficiencies in this. Alex Caruso, he's not going to be a guy that's going to score on this team. He is there for defensive purposes only. When he does score, it's just kind of a bonus. Brook Lopez, however, though, I can see him scoring a little bit. 16 is a little high. The Oddsjam perfect line is -126. It looks like Fox Bet is low on it. So if you want to take the under on that, I'm not going to touch it, though, because I do like his points, rebounds, and assists. And we'll go check that out and see what the perfect line is throwing at us. But I wanted to kind of just look and see if there's any inefficiencies in points, because there's nothing I really liked in points. DeMar DeRozan's no real market inefficiencies there. Giannis is up to 34.5. It's saying taking the over at 34.5 at -133. So at FanDuel at -110, there's 23 cents on the dollar if you want to take the over 34.5 points here. He's going to have to pick it up a lot, right? The Bulls are going to have to try to build a wall to slow him down. I don't know if they can or have the personnel to do it. But they're going to try. So the perfect line says -133 is what it should be at 34.5. And you can get it here at -110 at FanDuel. So maybe that's something you want to consider when looking at this. Drew Holiday is going to have to pick it up a lot. Right here's another market efficiency. They got it at -120 at over 21.5. And FanDuel has it at -104. So there's 16 cents on the dollar. I kind of like this one a little bit. Again, he's going to have to do more scoring for them, but I do want to check out the points, rebounds, and assists. That's where I'm really looking at it. So why don't we just go over to that real quick? Again, all you got to do is scroll back up and kind of look at it. And you just got to find the points, rebounds, and assist tab right here. You click on that, see what they're all about. Now let's look at this. So Alex Caruso here, market's about fair on this, at over 15.5, -118. We ain't going to touch that one. Brook Lopez, I like the over, honestly. It has the under 22.5 at -127, but I think without Middleton, if his shot's fallen, and I do like the over on this one, but it does look like the perfect line's, about right with the market. So there's no real inefficiency here. We're going to keep scrolling. DeMar DeRozan, it's got under 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists at -125. I mean, he shot unbelievable. One thing I love to see about him yesterday, he was in the United Center putting up shots at 8 p.m. tonight, 8 p.m. with nobody there. He's just shooting. He's locked in right now. And after that first game he shot bad, he's like, there's no way in hell I'm shooting 6 for 25 or whatever he did. And he came out and he showed it game 2. And I think he's going to continue to be aggressive. and he's serious and locked in right now. So I like the over on DeRozan stuff again. I think he's going to come out and show it, especially with no Middleton there, right? It just takes a major piece out of them. Now they have it at minus 125 is for the under here. I'm going to kind of stay away. I think if you're going to choose anything with DeRozan, it's probably points. Coming down a little bit with Giannis, this is a massive line, 55.5. Minus 117. You can get 17 cents in a dollar over here. Caesars, it's even money, plus 100. Minus 102 at FanDuel. That's a big number, but he's going to have to do everything. He's got to play a ton. So Giannis, if anyone can hit it, it's Giannis, but that's a big number. I think I would just personally stay away from it. Drew Holiday is one that I like. I like the over 35.5 here. Perfect Line's got it at minus 116. There's no real inefficiencies. Points bet has it at minus 110. It's only 6 cents on the dollar here, but one that I personally bet, and I do like the Drew Holiday over. Coming down here to Vooch. Looks like the under 33.5 is plus 107. The over 33.5 is minus 141. And there's some books that are but over here at BetMGM at minus 115. So you can get, a good 26 cents on your dollar here if you go hit this. And I don't mind the Vooch over 33.5. Brook Lopez hasn't been able to stop him. He's been super aggressive as well. It's been a lot of DeMar DeRozan and Vooch in this series, and I think it's going to continue here. So yeah, if you want to go hit that, I don't mind hitting that. If we're just looking at it, 26 cents on your dollar here, over 33.5 for Vooch, and it looks like it's starting to get bet up. So if you want to take advantage of that, at BetMGM. This is why you need multiple sports books, because you have to shop these lines. I mean, just look at the difference. DraftKings has it at minus 175. BetMGM's at 115. I mean, why would you ever take it at DraftKings? So you need to open up, at each one of these books. Come down, look at it a little bit more. Pat Williams played really good game 2, not so good in game 1. No real inefficiencies there. I wouldn't touch that one. Zach LaVine just kind of been taking a back seat to DeMar DeRozan, so I don't really like anything there, and there's nothing that really shows anything there as well. So that's kind of it for that. Let's kind of go look at the rebounds real quick, and then we'll get on out of here. But this is all what I do. I come up and I pull up oddsjam.com, and I kind of just look at this perfect line and just see if there's anything that's sticking out to me. There's nothing here for Lopez, DeMar DeRozan, nothing really sticking out. 10 cents on the dollar on the under, 5.5 rebounds. If you want to take a shot on that, but nothing that I really love. Giannis, I got a few questions on Giannis right here. They got a minus 128. It's already been juiced up to over 13.5 rebounds. I get it. He's going to be playing a ton, and he should be able to get there. So, but they got it minus 128. I don't think I would touch that one personally, because it's kind of priced out, in my opinion, of where it should be. But yeah, Drew Holiday under 5.5 rebounds. You can get 23 cents on your dollar here, but I think he's going to play a ton. But yeah, if you want to take the under rebounds, I don't mind taking a shot at that. But yeah, that's just quick thing I want to show you. I like the points, rebounds, and assists. I dropped some picks over at Prize Picks as well, if you want to check that video out, and kind of went over 4 plays in detail. But this is a tool that I use. You should have all these tools in your box when you're looking at any kind of betting, player props, whatever it is. Make some notes, dig a little bit deeper on these. This is just kind of a quick glance. I kind of look at this OddsJam line, see where the line is at, and then I go dig deeper in my sources and kind of look why is this line the way it is, and why is it inefficient, and see if it's something that I do want to bet. I don't just use one thing. There's probably 10 different things that I look at every morning to try to zero in on some of my plays. So with that, again, check them out, oddsjam.com, link in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.